Hi, I'm going to shoot a little quick video for you, Mona, just on how to write up an offer real quick. The first thing that I did when in Zip Forms is just go to New, Purchase or Offer. And then there's actually this thing where you can use MLS Connect, which I like to do. You just have to put in San Diego, and then you can type in that MLS number. And in this case, you have to, sometimes if it's like commercial, you got to search all these and find it. Otherwise, so anyways, found it there. Use listing, right? That's going to auto-populate a bunch of stuff for you, save you time. So the next thing I do, really easy, all forms, cover sheet. You need to add that. Then the next one, just RPA. All right. So, oops. So the first thing, just go to all forms, or what, documents, cover sheet. So you'll put in your buyer's name. And then the next thing you want to do is find yourself. All right, there you go. So you just need to fill this out. You know, make sure you get your license number, your stuff, so that you get paid. So then that'll fill in for the rest of the document. So you don't need to worry about names or license numbers anymore. You just go straight to it. Forget about it. Wait till you see the first page of the offer. So here's what you need to do. Date prepared. Purchase price, $785. Right? Oh, they want you to click these box just to say that, you know, anyways, that's dumb, but you need to do that. Initial deposit, 1% of purchase price, so 7.8. So that's 1%. Buyer's choice on the deposit. Okay. Oh, another easy thing to forget here is the escrow. So let's say it's 25 days. All right, don't forget that. All right, and then when you summarize the offer, you can cross compare, you know, about what you did. But we're almost done, believe it or not. Anyways, so my guy wants to put 30,000 down on this. So 7850 minus 30, 22,150. Oops. Okay, whatever. I'll teach you how to calculate this if you really need. But just so he wants to put. Okay, let's whatever. Sorry. Doing it live. What I would do is you basically just look at the percent that they're not putting down for this loan amount. So 0.35 times 785 is 2. What? Oh, 1 minus 0.35. Oops. 1 minus 0.035, that's what he's putting down. So that's what he's not putting down, times purchase price, 785, 757,525. He might want to put a little bit more down because he's looking at jumbo there, but we'll talk about that later. I'm just showing you how to do it real quick. This is really the hardest part. So just calculate the loan amount. And your down payment is going to be the rest, and it's also going to be in here. This is also kind of considered in what someone's putting down. So 7,525. Okay, there you go. Wow, yeah, he can put a little bit more down. We'll adjust that later. So anyways, here's where you get to just very next page, appraisal contingency. You can remove that right here if you want. Loan contingencies right here. I mean, a lot of times you can just leave it blank. So seller pays for the report, my NHD. Pretty much always do that. If you want them to do a termite report, you can do this here, but you can get free termite yourself. Sometimes the termite scares people off, but yeah, the safest way is to do that. And then just here, just seller, 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 buyer, seller, each to pay seller's choice on the services. This is pretty much standard, is everything clicked with seller, buyer and seller each paying their own fee here, but everything else just seller, 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 seller. Don't click too much because then you'll click for a blank. But so yeah, if you need any other sort of reports or anything else you need, you can do that here. So American Home Shield is the cheapest. You're probably looking at like $400. I'm doing this for like a triplex, so there's a ton of stoves and stuff, so let's just call it 800. Basically, yeah, you want the seller to pay for the home warranty as well. That's just kind of standard, industry standard there. Always click all three of these. If there's anything else you need to worry about, like do it here. But otherwise, don't worry about it. Yeah, so if you, yeah, this is where I tell them I can, come in a little bit early. This is where you indicate if they're investment property or not. But yeah, usually leave both of those blank. It's totally okay. Tenant owned. So actually the tenants are going to stay here. So I'm adding this, which is another form. That's something you don't need to worry about. Otherwise, yeah, just be like, yeah, 12 p.m. on the day to close. Otherwise, it's 6 p.m. So you can give yourself a little bit daylight there if you want. Okay, yeah, here's 14B, right? Our favorite one to cancel. This is where you get to adjust the inspection timelines. I'm going to just shorten it up a little bit, make this one more competitive. So 10, even 10, let's do 10. Right, that's, well, let's do 14. Yeah, let's keep it at 10 because actually there's really 12. There's like a 2-day grace period and then you get the notice to perform and then you have another grace period. Definitely don't do this, but you can. So, did we get to, okay. Oh, one thing on these, you can make this mandatory on your DocuSign. Just drop that initial in there because they need liquidated damages and arbitration pretty much every time for industry standard. Expiration of offer, 3 days, but you can put it here if you want. If you correctly filled out the cover sheet, you don't have to worry about anything else down here. Don't have to worry about really anything above and below. I'll just take you back through what you need to do. Date prepared from the cover sheet, from the MLS Connect, all auto-filled. So put in the price, put in the escrow length, check these boxes. Your info will autofill here, so that's no worries when you do the cover sheet. Buyer's choice, 1% deposit. Just find out the loan amount, just whatever percent they're not putting down times the purchase price. That's what you put here. Oh yeah, this is really more helpful if I just go super fast, huh? Next page, just seller, 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 everything seller. Escrow and title, seller's choice, each to pay their own fee, seller's choice. Don't forget to check all these boxes, right? But then basically after that, if you're not doing tenant in possession or like shortening timelines, like you don't even have to worry about anything else. You're done. At that point, you are done. So if you're just doing a regular, residential, just first page, make sure this is good, right? fill in your cover sheet first, going to save you a lot of time. And then just go to this part, seller, 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 buyer and seller. And then basically once you get to all washers and dryers, you're done. So really easy. I'm going to upload this for you and hope it helps. All right, thanks.